Hey everybody! Well, it's a little bit of a foggy, wet day, as you can tell. So I'm outside on my porch, hence the little bit of an echo. And good morning. I am so glad you're here with me today. I'm Rita Hickman, body-mind expert, shiatsu massage therapist, and I help women in toxic and narcissistic relationships figure out how to use their body and their body-mind to really clear all the fog that's going on in their head, get their energy up, get their internal conflict sorted out, problem solve, find solutions for difficult situations in their relationships, all that stuff. It's my job. I help us figure out how we actually work and use it to work in your benefit. So today we're talking about the topic of anger. So, it's very likely if you're in a toxic or narcissistic relationship that you are around anger fairly often. They may call it irritation, they may call it frustration, they can call it anything that they want, but to us, it feels like anger. Now, I've done a lot of work around this, mainly because anger used to really frighten me, and I had a lot of judgmentalism about it. I had a lot of beliefs about how wrong anger was, how people express their anger, how no one should ever be angry, how no one should ever express that anger, and if they ever did, it better be in some safe way that never affects anyone ever, because I never want to be the evil person that would go around and hurt people at that level, as I was hurt. So there were, if you listen to that, there were like 4 or 5 or 6 beliefs that were very emotional and wrapped totally around anger. Beliefs that keep you stuck, that keep you trapped in the world that you live in. So I want to let you know that anger is a natural emotion. Anger is normal. Anger is a conflict that's going on inside of you. It's something you haven't made peace with. And when you turn the lens around, when you turn it around and recognize that the anger is something in you that needs to be felt or expressed, a lot of my anger was anger that was suppressed, when I was victimized or I was hurt or I was traumatized, but I had to stay level. I had to be the smart person. I had to be functional. I had to make everything work. That person. A lot of those emotions get stuffed down. So I'm here to tell you it's okay to get angry, and it's okay to find ways to get angry, because it's anger that you haven't had a chance to feel yet. Put down some of the judgmentalism. I had plenty of it. Put down the criticism. Realize that not everybody is a 4-year-old girl, and that was one of my beliefs that lasted for a long time, that everybody was a 4-year-old girl. And I had to protect them in some way. So start realizing that there's a whole different story around anger. And piece by piece, start pulling out those threads. Start looking at them closer. Looking where they come from, expressing it, giving yourself space to express it. Instead of waiting until something triggers you, until something blindsides you and you're flooded by emotion and you're trapped again. Because you have the power to change how you feel, but you have to feel it first in order to change it. So, when you're suffering, when you're stuck in those feelings of fear and insecurity and overwhelm and exhaustion, you have the power to change how you feel, and you'll get better at it. It's not all a head game, that's a piece of it. It's not all an herbal game, that's a piece of it. CBD's a piece of it, sleep's a piece of it. Hormones and blood sugar, all of those are a part of it. Releasing the emotions and the tears and the anger and the hurt, that's been trapped in our bodies, that's all part of it. When you start being okay with who you are, having compassion for yourself first and all the feelings and emotions that you have. You can have compassion and anger at the same time. Absolutely. You can be compassionate about the fact that you're so angry. and start bringing that love to the story. Start bringing that love to the table so that you can transform and you can change. You've got to have a lot of anger, which you're not quite sure what to do with. One, give yourself space to express it on your terms, in your way. And then two, own the power that you have the ability to change how you feel. Sometimes you need extra stuff. Sometimes you need a Xanax to do it. Sometimes you need a high dose of CBD. Sometimes you need to, drink boatloads of sleepy time tea. Totally understandable. And they're there for a reason. They're there to give you back the power and the control of your emotions, instead of being dependent on any one thing or feeling like you just need to endure and suffer, like you were probably taught that it's good to suffer. I know I was, Catholic tradition, that good people suffer. You do not have to suffer. You get to feel what you need to feel in the way that you need to feel it, on your terms, in your way, and you get to have compassion and love for it. Be okay with embracing that part of yourself, all right? So if you're angry, be angry. Find a way to be angry. Find opportunities to be angry, which are not hurtful to other people, okay? And a lot of times if you get angry at a narcissist, it's not as hurtful as you think. Or when you get angry at a toxic person, they're fine, they're adults. They're not 4-year-old children, They have resources and abilities that you maybe never had. I have resources and abilities that I never had before either. And when we start to reclaim that power, that we have the power to express ourselves, the power to take something that calms us down, the power to go get a massage, the power to sign up for coaching, the power to join a group and connect. You have the power to change how you feel, and part of it is expressing that anger and being okay with it, okay? So, homework assignment today. If you are angry about something, don't immediately judge it or shut it down, or even anybody else's anger at that point. You don't have to stick around it. You don't have to hang out there. But start looking at the anger as a natural expression of self and ways that you can express your anger in a healthy way, okay? Without judging anybody else or you, because that's how the healing starts. That's how you find the peace. When we stop judging it all, see it as a part of the human experience, and then deciding how we want to handle it better, okay? So I hope you have a great day. If you haven't joined Healthy Mindsets to Cope with Narcissists, look it up on Facebook, join. If you've already joined, ask some friends, because it's a group of us coming together to live the best life that we can, irregardless of the fact that the world is filled with crazy people anymore, okay? So have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, okay? Bye.